Hi everyone, welcome to the MotoPress YouTube channel. My name is Valerie. In this tutorial, I'll show you how to build a hotel website using the Astra theme and the MotoPress hotel booking plugin. So without further delay, let's get started. First, we're going to install and activate the Astra theme. So for this, log into your WordPress dashboard. In the left-hand menu, hover over Appearance, click on Themes, and at the top of the page, click the Add New button. On the Popular tab, you'll likely see Astra right away. It's usually among the first themes shown. Hover over the Astra theme card and you can view the details before installing, but I click the Install button right away. And once installed, click the Activate button. Done. Now you're running Astra. You can jump into building your website from scratch or install the Starter Templates plugin to fast-track your design. The Starter Templates plugin offers 300 plus pre-built templates for the block editor and Elementor, so I go for Starter Templates. When you launch Starter Templates, you'll see two main options. So your next step is to choose whether you want to build your website using AI website builder or classic starter templates. I go with classic templates. All right, now it's time to select the page builder, which you'll use to customize your site's layout and content. I think I'll opt for Elementor. Elementor is the most popular builder by far. It's easy and visual, so now we'll need to wait for the templates library to update. In a moment, you'll see a bunch of ready-made site designs you can pick from. You'll see a big collection of templates, all designed for Elementor. You can filter by categories or use the search bar to find something specific. And I'm going to choose my template from the hotel and travel category. The hotel and travel category has some really polished, professional looking templates, perfect for showcasing rooms, amenities, and tours. So once you're in the category, browse the options and click on the templates that catch your eye to preview the full site in action, and you'll find both free and paid templates, and today we'll use a free template. They are fully usable with the free version of Elementor, and they include all essential pages, which look great and are enough for a solid professional site. And when you click preview on a template, you'll get a quick setup wizard where you can add your own brand logo, so it's applied across the site instantly. You might also want to pick from curated font combinations that match the vibe of your brand. You can choose a color scheme that fits your style, and the template will update live so you can see how it all looks. All these choices get applied automatically to your imported site, so you're starting with a version that already feels like yours. Then, of course, you can tweak things further with Elementor. As for me, I like the default look. When you find a template you like, click Continue. Next, you'll be prompted to select features you'd like to include. For example, things like emails and SMTP. You can skip this tab if you want, but I'll include emails and SMTP for my setup. Then comes a final step, telling a bit about yourself. Just enter a few quick details like your name and email address. Once that's done, hit submit and build my site. And the magic begins. The starter template will start importing all the pages, images, and layout, usually in under a minute. And that's it. Your website is now ready to view. Now it's time to add the hotel booking plugin to set up the booking system. So I head over to plugins, click add new, and upload the hotel booking pro zip file. Alternatively, you can use the light version. If you're just getting started or want to try out the plugin before purchasing the pro version, the Hotel Booking Lite is a great option. It's free and it's still pretty powerful. It gives you all the core features you need, so you can make your site booking ready without spending a dime. You can always upgrade to Pro later when you're ready for more advanced features. After activating the plugin, you'll be prompted to install the must-have pages like search results and booking confirmation. These pages are essential for handling your booking flow, so let the plugin create them for you. Next up, we'll add the hotel booking and Elementor integration add-on. It's a free extension that lets you add property listings, booking forms, galleries, rates, amenities, you name it, visually in Elementor. Okay, we'll need one more add-on. The MotoPress team created a dedicated hotel booking Astra theme integration add-on. It helps style all the hotel booking content so it blends in nicely with the Astra theme. You can grab it from GitHub. I'll leave the link in the description below. So that's it for now. Our essential toolkit is almost ready. Why almost? Because we'll need one more extension a bit later. Don't worry, I'll show you exactly where to get it when the time comes. Alright, so once you've installed and activated hotel booking, the first thing you'll want to do is look over at your WordPress dashboard. You should now see two new menus, Accommodation and Bookings. That means everything's working. Great start. Before we dive into settings and adding properties, there is one more important step we need to take, and this is making sure the system pages are created, and these are the pages your travelers will be redirected when they perform different actions on your site, like searching, booking, or confirming a reservation. The plugin usually does this for you automatically, but it's always good to double check. Alright, with that out of the way, let's start setting up your booking system. Step 1, Seasons. Head over to Accommodation, Seasons, and this is where you break your calendar year into different pricing periods. A season can be anything, a weekend, a holiday week, the whole summer, whatever makes sense for your rental business. Think of it like this. Maybe your place is super popular in the summer and a little quieter in winter, so you might want to charge more during peak times and offer lower prices during the off-season. This is exactly what the seasons feature is for. At this stage, don't worry about prices just yet. You'll assign prices later. Now, before we add any accommodation types, like your actual suites, villas, cabins, apartments, we need to take care of services. Go to Services and list out everything you offer. Things like breakfast, airport pickup, extra beds, or spa access. Later, you'll be able to tie these services to specific rentals. And finally, let's start adding your actual rentals. You'll want to give each one a title and description, but also take a moment to fill out the details like how many units of this type you have, what's the capacity, how big is it, what kind of view does it have, and which services are available with it. You can also upload a photo gallery, or at least add a featured image to show off the space. And don't skip the amenities section. It helps guests know exactly what they're getting. Alright, let's talk a bit about pricing. But don't worry, I'm not diving too deep just yet. Hotel booking is actually super smart when it comes to pricing. And you can set it up so the price changes based on how many guests are staying and even who they are, like adults or children. One rate can actually handle all kinds of guest combinations, which is pretty neat. You can also charge differently depending on the length of stay, but I won't go into detail on how to configure all those rates right now. The goal here is just to get the plugin up and running. And if you do want the full walkthrough later, we've got a dedicated tutorial just for that, and I'll leave the link in the description below so you can check it out anytime. Now let's head over to settings, because this is where we configure the essentials. One really important option here is the confirmation mode, and this defines how bookings are confirmed on your site. And if you're building more a brochure style site, you can actually hide all the booking buttons and forms so people can view properties without booking. But in my case, I want bookings to be confirmed by payment, so I'm jumping straight to the Payment Gateways tab. And this is where you choose and configure the payment methods you want to offer, like Pay on Site, Direct Bank Transfer, Stripe, PayPal, and so on. Now, of course, there is a lot more the plugin can do, tons of features, tons of settings to explore, but for now, we're sticking to the quick start setup. Next up, we'll move on to the design tweaks. My first idea is to remove this button from the header. To do that, I'll head over to the customizer, then I just go into the header builder, and I can remove that button block from here. So you don't have to delete it. It can totally serve its purpose, but in my case, I just want a cleaner, more spacious header. So, gone it is. Much better. Next up, let's move on to editing the homepage. First things first, I want to remove this button here as well. Later on, I'll replace it with the search availability form widget. But before I do that, I want to tweak a few layout settings of this container. Okay, now I'm ready to drag and drop the search availability form widget right into the layout. Now, just a quick heads up. The search and booking forms in hotel booking are vertical by default, and that's actually intentional. This layout works well across different devices, especially on mobile, but let's be honest, on desktops, a horizontal form often just looks better, cleaner, more integrated with the rest of the layout. So how do we change that? There are actually two ways. You can either add a custom CSS class, or the easier way, you can use a plugin. And that brings us to a hidden gem I really wanted to show you. It's the Hotel Booking Styles and Templates plugin. To install and activate it, just go to Accommodation, Settings, scroll down to Display Options, and hit the Install and Activate button next to the More Styles option. This plugin makes styling your search form way easier. It also gives you a bunch of pre-made styles to play with. And over on the Content tab, you'll see the available style options. I'm switching mine to horizontal form. The change appears instantly in the preview. You can also hop into the Customization tab and play around with additional design options. Now let me show you something extra. I'm going to change the color of the form labels like check-in, check-out, adults, and children. I'm making them white to better match the page's background and overall color scheme. This part involves a bit of CSS, so if you're new to styling, feel free to skip it. But for those who want a little polish, it's worth it. Let's talk about calendars for a second. The availability calendar shows up in the search form. That's where guests select check-in and check-out dates. But it also appears as a static calendar on individual accommodation pages, showing available dates in real time. You can even select a theme for the calendar so it matches your overall site style. For example, with the Astra theme, I'm choosing a palette that blends nicely with the design. Alright, moving on to the accommodation listing page. We've got options here. If you want a more custom layout, like 2 or 3 columns, the single accommodation widget is great, especially if you only have a handful of properties. But if you want a quicker setup that lists everything, go for the Accommodation Types widget. It pulls all your rentals into one place and gives you plenty of settings to style it your way. let's create a single accommodation page, basically a dedicated landing page for each room or property. Start with the single accommodation widget. It includes all the key info, but feel free to add other widgets too, like an availability calendar, a booking form, services, a gallery, whatever fits your layout best. Rearrange things, test different combinations, find what feels right for your site. The example of the page layout with all the widgets I already showed in this video. So don't forget to check it out too. Last but not least, let's update the menu. A tidy, up-to-date menu helps visitors get around easily and is great for SEO too. And I'm deleting a few outdated links and adding the pages we've just created. And now the final step, I'm going to make a test booking just to confirm everything is working as it should. Great, the test booking was successful. Now let's take a quick look at the dashboard, more specifically the bookings menu. This is where all your bookings will show up. You'll see the booking details, including the customer's name, email, check-in and check-out dates, and the status of the booking. You've also got the payment history right here. It shows which payments were completed, pending, or failed. So now you can start taking real reservations. And that's it. Your booking site is ready to go. You've learned how to configure the plugin in conjunction with Astra. We've cleaned up the header, styled the booking form, set up pages, and tested everything. You're now all set to have a fully functional, stylish booking website to take real reservations. So, if you found this tutorial helpful, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more tips and tutorials like that. And if you still have any questions, drop them in the comments below and I'll be happy to assist you. Thanks for watching, good luck, and see you next time. Bye.